Okay. Copeland, you had 21 points, 10 assists. What was working for you out there today?
Teammates just been in the right spots and, just trusting me. They told me to be stronger at the basket. I've been looking for them all the time, so they told me sometimes be selfish and, take those easy shots I get. So, I just listened to them, let them trust me, and, just got myself through the flow of the game.
This question goes for any of you. Virginia Tech, they had almost 50 points in the second half. What were they doing offensively that made it tough for you guys to guard?
I got you. I don't think they really did nothing. It's the basketball. Like they didn't make their shots in the beginning. Shots gonna end up starting to fall. It's basketball. I think it was more or less on us. We got lazy on things, and it was more or less our faults, like being lazy on defense. Thinking we got the league and just relaxing and things like that. So any good team gonna hit shots. I think we just lost our intensity towards the beginning of the second half, and then we ended up getting it back once they brought the lead to 6 and things like that. So I think that's really all it was. It was our stuff with our lack of effort. No, it wasn't, nothing crazy or nothing new.
Number 2 got going, and basketball game runs at the end of the day, so we knew that. So that's just how it happened.
And, we gave up some rebounds too, some offensive rebounds. So I feel like we got guards have to come down and then help the bigs rebound too. So.
For Paul and Tre, Virginia Tech came in with the best three-point defense in the ACC. What were you guys able to do to get going, as a team, get non-free?
Just trusting our work. We don't worry about what other teams have going on. Obviously we know that it's going to top lock and they'll try to run us out the line. But if you trust your work and be dedicated, you'll be all right. We'll be all right.
And then just like staying patient because the ball is gonna come back to us. So just staying patient and then trusting our work. Just like Paul said.
The same way they got the best defensive 3-point percentage in the ACC, we got the best shooting percentage in the ACC as well. So like they said, we're trusting our work. Things like that matter.
Here you passed the 1,000-point milestone today and 400 assists the other night. What types of accomplishments does this mean to you?
It's an amazing feeling, but like winning is the best. Of course I knew I was close. Like I'm human. Like I knew I was close to it, but it's a great feeling. Especially when I'm a point guard and my thing is not. I always get myself going off a pass and things like that. So reaching that, especially in college, it feels like the feeling when I reached it in high school. It's that just feeling of just being a 1,000-point scorer. Putting your name up in those books. But it's an amazing feeling, but just ready to move on.
Paul, it felt like every time you touched the ball, shot went in today. What was going for you?
Just my preparation and mindset. I do every day, just knowing I gotta hit shots, knowing I gotta take this next step. And like I said, trusting my work, man. Staying ready, staying patient, staying solid. So.
You talk about patience. I know you were the only returning player from Heat staff. To have moments like this season, what does that mean to you now that you're finally given the chance this season?
Yeah, this is what I prayed for. It's all I ever wanted. Honestly, this is our. I feel like this is my time to show what I can do, and coach believing in me, and that's all I ever really needed. So I'm thankful for it.
Y'all held 2 of their leading scorers to 1 of 16 in the first half. Obviously Hansberry got going in the second, but how important was it to limit them so you could get out to a lead?
Shout out Jig. He won't be humble. It was because of him. He set the tone on why their guards was what they were in the first half. He set the tone, switching on and off, switching from a 6'9" guard to a 5'9", 5'11" guard, so he set the tone. He's going to be humble with his answer, but I'm going to let y'all guys know.
Yeah, man, just taking pride, in defense, because I feel like this season I've been slacking, so I just want to set that spark for our team, and it just worked, man.
Last question.
Quadir stays off to its longest ACC win streak since 1973-74. In that time frame, you're averaging about 10 assists, 15 points a game. Can you kind of speak on your development as a player and how NC State's been on this run?
Development has been amazing. I feel like this summer and things like that, just working out with my guys, working out with my trainer, JoJo, and just being dedicated to it, knowing that this is my last shot. At the end of the day, this is my last shot. This is my last chance to do it the right way. You know, so there's no excuse behind it. You know, I knew I had to tweak some things. I knew I had to fix some things with myself. And, you know, I just made sure I just took that step. And then I got a coach that trusts me, and I got teammates that trust me. At the end of the day, it's not easy having a guy that I usually got the ball in my hands at all times. So that takes trust just for them to be okay with me even doing that, you know. And knowing I'm going to get them shots, knowing the trust that when I hit them in certain moments that they're open and things like that. It's just trust on both ends. We so connected. We've been like this since the summer and things of that nature. So it's just, it's a great opportunity, but like, this is not done by myself. This is because of Coach Wade. This is because of my teammates. These are because of the guys that worked me out. This falls in line from everybody doing their part and making my part easy to do. So I just appreciate everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate y'all.